Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to the Mayhem Morning Minute. And you will find this on Facebook, on YouTube, on Mayhem Country Living and Mayhem Preparedness. And you will also find it on our new Parler channel, Mayhem Country Living, all one word. Now, what is going on? I was talking to a couple of people in one of the groups that I participate in, and we were talking about the scarcity of items for Thanksgiving in some places. Now, here in Alabama, we have been blessed with the fact that we really have not seen any shortages or any kind of problems or anything like that. And I tell people, and it blows their mind, I mean, I can still get ammunition until I'm tired of buying ammunition. So bullets, guns, it just, there's plenty of it here in Alabama. Y'all living in the wrong state. But if you are looking to do something for Thanksgiving, it may be at a point where it is almost too late for you to buy certain items. I would suggest that what you might want to consider doing for Thanksgiving is going ahead and buying a turkey, a ham, a prime rib, whatever it is that you do with your family to celebrate. The fixings for a gumbo, if that's what you want to do for your holiday meals, go ahead and buy it now. Put it in the freezer and have it set aside. You can do that with everything except for the dairy stuff like sour cream, cream cheese, milk, and buttermilk. You can buy all of that stuff and set it aside. Now, we're preppers. I'd like to think that most everybody that watches is involved in preparedness to a degree. So it behooves you, especially since you have people who rely on you to have a continuity of normalcy. You know, the government has a continuity of government. So if something happens and somebody else picks up the reins and it is just business as usual, it is the same way in our household and with our groups and with our people. Business continues, regardless of whether or not you have a lockdown for some blah blah virus. You're still going to have Thanksgiving. You're still going to have Christmas. You're still going to have presents for your kids, your grandkids, your friends, and your family to unwrap for Christmas. Think about this, guys. Most of the stuff that we get is all or partially made overseas. There are a lot of restrictions and a lot of lockdowns in other countries as well, and this will affect you unless you have planned ahead. I know it is an expense to set aside an extra $150 for Christmas when it's not even December yet, however much money you spend on holiday meals. And I know it is 10 times as expensive to buy Christmas presents. One of the things that the Hooch and I have done forever, we start buying Christmas usually in June or July, and we're probably through buying Christmas in October. So that is something we've always done, and we spend what we think is appropriate. Some people might think it's excessive, some might think it's not enough for the kids and the grandkids, and we don't do a whole lot for each other as much. I'll ask her what she would like, and she would ask me what I would like, and she would say, well, go buy this gun for me, or would you like 1,000 rounds of 5.56? Yes, please, may I have more? That is kind of what we do. So we always kind of put ourselves on the back burner and wait till the end of the year for us to do holidays with the kids and the grandkids. But we have always, coming up poor folk, you know, sometimes we got to do the layaway. And if y'all don't know what layaway are, whew, you might be on the wrong channel, guys, if you don't know what layaway is. Plan ahead. All joking aside, plan ahead. Plan ahead for your holiday meals and your holiday get-togethers. And if you're going to have to travel, plan for, you know, about 15% more expense in travel and hotel expenses, stuff like that, if you have to go to visit your grandkids or your kids, something like that. This is what we want to do, because the older I get, the more I realize that these holidays are not for the moms and dads, and everybody is in different stages of being moms and dads. So you have to make it good regardless. You have to make sure that there is a continuity. I remember reading in a book, and I cannot remember his name, a very famous author who survived the Bosnian War and through the ravages of it. And I remember him talking about trading food and ammunition for wrapping paper for Christmas presents for kids. And that's something that you don't really think about. But they, during all of that horror and the madness and the genocide of that war in Bosnia, they were still trying to do a continuity to keep everything going forward and normal. And wrapping paper for Christmas presents was at a premium. It's very sobering, very sad. Think about that kind of stuff. That is the stuff you might want to go ahead and start, you know, putting aside. I recall my grandparents wrapping my Christmas presents in the Sunday paper comics because they were colorful and fun and pretty. I might have gotten one or two Christmas presents wrapped in aluminum foil, which after I opened it, they folded it and put it back and used it again. Anyway, guys, we're running a little bit long. Think about everything I've said. We are coming into a season where you, as the provider, are even more important. You are tasked to go above and beyond, because now we have to do extra for the family. In addition to all of the necessities, we have to provide things that will make everybody happy and have a good holiday. It's kind of tough on us, and I'm not saying that because I'm a man or I'm the man. It's kind of tough on the mom too. It's kind of tough on the wife. So bear that in mind. This is going to be a tough holiday for a lot of people. I think we should have a little bit extra patience, compassion, because there are things that are happening that are going to be hard for some people to deal with. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up now. If you would consider taking a look at us on our Patreon site, and if you like what we do and the work we provide, the service we do, consider joining us on Patreon. Thanks, guys. Take care of you people.